there's a cow, but someone, likely an artist in the prison that makes the decals, put a pig inside the cow. Culprit's probably already behind bars. Some officials are taking it kind of as a joke, but what's not funny is each decal costs $800 to replace. There's the secret pig inside the cow. $800 to replace those decals.
These corporations that own these prisons, they pay a prison inmate next to nothing, but charge taxpayers $800 for a sticker that goes on the side of a police car. That should have been the real story here. Prison slave labor being used to make stickers, and taxpayers are being charged $800 for something that a prisoner made in prison for pennies. That's the real story. That's why Americans can't find jobs right now. Because you go to college and you get a degree. When you come out, you have student loans to pay, but you can't find work because some prisoner is doing the job that you're qualified to do. You understand? That's the real story right now. That's why people are losing their homes. That's why people are getting their cars repossessed. That's why people have stacks of bills on their table that they can't pay. That's why people are in the supermarkets can't afford to buy healthy food right now, because these corporations are just busy building prisons everywhere, filling them up with Americans, so that you can no longer demand a decent wage because you're a prisoner now. You're an inmate. So they could pay you 60 cents for a day's work, whereas if you were free, they would have to pay you the money that you demand, the money that you command, because you went to school and that's your expertise. But no, America has become the new China, where they use us like a Chinese person in an Apple factory getting paid $2 an hour, in an Apple factory making iPads and iPads too, where you're forced to work so hard that, you know, people are just throwing themselves out the factory windows. They had to put nets around the factory because suicide rates are so high. That's what America has become. That's why these police are out here, you know, trying to lock you up for every little possible reason they can. If you have a garden, they try to lock you up. If you send your kids to school and your kid draws a picture of a gun, they try to lock you up. Any little excuse to put you in prison, turn you into a slave. That's what they do. And then when you lose everything, you lose your house, you lose your car, and then you have nothing to resort to but to apply for welfare. Now they really got you, because now you become dependent on the state, and that's what they want. They want everyone in America dependent on the state. So now you become the welfare class, and that's when they really sick the police on you. It's just one big scam. It's just one big hoax. It's a bunch of non-violent offenders just in jail, just being reduced into third world slaves. And I hope you guys see the point I'm trying to make here. You see through the smoke and mirrors, and you understand why this country is in so much trouble right now. You see why it's profitable for the police to put people in prison. You see why the prison population in America is the highest in the world, over 2 million people. Some reports say 6 million Americans behind bars making items that we use every day and that we have to purchase. That's how they compete with countries like China and India, with prison workers and welfare recipients, putting them to work and taking your jobs. That's the real story right here, guys. Let me hear your take on it. You can agree or disagree, but leave your comment. Let your voice be heard. Don't forget to rate. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.